Hello and welcome along. Today we are back on Maplewood. It is day 5. We are middle of the way through spring. We do have a bit of catching up to do. Field 13 and 16 need seeding. So hopefully we can get them done today. We're going to start by setting the Fiat and the John Deere up to do the seeding in field 13. We're going to put oats in there. So I'm going to swap the cultivator off the John Deere and onto the Fiat and go and get that set up on course play. We'll get that started as soon as the wet crop icon disappears. I don't think it'll be too long because we had no rain overnight. That's just left over from the previous day. And then we're going to get the John Deere going a little bit after that. After we've taken our New Holland here up to the shop to get ourselves some mowers. We also need to roll at field 12. So once we bought ourselves a mower, we will head to field 12 and we will get that rolled. So yeah, plenty to do today. So let's get cracking, because of course every second we waste actually turns out to be quite a bit of time. So right, I'll drop this off here, which is the plough. But actually first, let's swap the JD over. So we'll just put this over here. So I'm looking at about, I want about 15,000 maximum for the mower, I think. And then if we can restrict ourselves to that, then that'll be pretty good. That would be really, really good for us. We are, yeah, that would be good. It would stay above 200,000. One thing I do want is we're going to start looking at animals tomorrow, or tomorrow in game. So I did ask the question last time, what animals do you think we should get? Whether we should get cows or sheep. So yeah, I will ask the question again today in the comments. Please let us know, should we start with cows or should we start with sheep? Cows are good for controlling the loan interest, because obviously they are they produce money for us every day, whereas sheep are good for us in that they take a lot less work to maintain. So yeah, we only really need to get a load of hay to get through the winter. Right, let's sort this out. Field 13, 4.9 meters, where we are. We're going to do 2 headlands. This is 4.9, whereas the other is 3.4. If we do 2 headlands, that should do as well, actually. And then we can just do 3 headlands, I think it is. 2 headlands will be 10 meters. 3 headlands on a 3.4 meter. Yeah, we'll cover the same sort of area. So that's perfect. Actually, that will work really well. We still have the wet crop icon on, so we will park this here. We want it to start at the first waypoint when we do, but that is all set up to go now. And we will run back, or we'll walk back and get our John Deere. I can hear it through the barn here. Get that set up. And then hopefully by the time we've got this all set up, we should be in a position where, yeah, we've got that. We're at 99%. We want to be doing oats though, so here we go. There we go, oats. Right. There we are. And so same setup here, in that we are going to get this. At this point, I'll back it up a little bit so it finishes in a slightly different position to the cultivator. Not that I think it will cause an issue, but more because it reduces the overlap a little bit. 3.4 meters, where we are. We want to do 3 headlands, and there we go. That should do the trick. Let's have a look at that. Yes, that's starting in the same place, although be it from the other direction. So we'll just park this here for now. There we go. Right, and I think we will go and hook our roller. Yeah, we'll do the we'll go and get the mower first. We've got plenty of time to do the rollering. There we go. We can't do any mowing today, but we do need to go and get one. We need to be doing some mowing sort of late in the season. I don't think we want a mower to run on this side. I don't think we can mount a front mower on as well. Right. Let's go. I'm hoping that the wet crop icon is going to disappear any moment. Yeah, in fact, there we go. 8 o'clock in the morning. That's good. Sun's been up for a little while and it's going. So, drive course. And that one's going. Right, let's go get our mower. By the time we get back, the cultivator should be far enough ahead for us to get the John Deere moving. So that will be the next thing. I will see you up at the shop momentarily. Okay, so we're arrived at up at the shop now. We'll just park this over here. There we go. And pop out. Yeah, really need to be using the IC more. Right, let's have a look at what mowers we have available. So, we've got the basic Pottinger Nova Cat. Yeah, 80 horsepower. We're not going to be able to use... If I want to use it on this tractor, we're going to have to use the a single rear-mounted mower. So the Nova Cat at 9,000 is 80 horsepower. Yeah, this spine is too much. Front-mounted mower, I'm not really after. That Kuhn one is from the Kuhn pack is 80 horsepower wider. That one is 80 horsepower for the class, and then we got these two here. I'm not so sure about, and then the two tar ups. No, I don't think any of those are what I'm after. I think I'm going to go with this one from the Kuhn DLC. It's wider than the rest, so 16,000. So it's slightly more expensive than the Pottinger. And it's like 1,000 over what we were targeting though. So that's good. Right, let's close the door. Right, get this hooked up. And get it back down to the farm, I think. There we go. It does stick out the back, so it's a little bit funny like that. Right. I'm going to head back this way. It's not a huge drive back to the farm, thankfully. Just over there. Yeah, I will see you back down there. Okay, we're getting back to the yard now. I'm just trying to see. We've got another barn over there. I think that's where I'm going to put my combine. I'm just trying to work out where the best place for us to put the mower is. We could put it in just in the end of the barn here. Once we've parked this up, we'll go and get the John Deere started, planting the oats. Yeah, hopefully 2 fields will be done today. Once they've done that, we'll be able to do the rolling as well. There we go. That's dropped off. So we'll hook the roller up to this, just to buy our John Deere a little bit more time. And there we go. Yeah, so we've got our weeder ready for the next... Whoa, there we are. We've got our weeder ready for the next stage once we start getting crops germinating. And that's not beautiful. There we go. So when that happens, let's go get this John Deere started. There we are. And then we will head over and do the rolling in field 12. And so, yeah, basically just lots going on today on here. Lots that we need to get started and get working. Right, there we are. We want field work. First waypoint. Where is our waypoint? It's over there. So, last thing I want to do is be at a weird angle for it to start seeding it. Yeah, that's well within, so that's good. That's very good. Drive course. There we are. Yeah, that will work nicely. Right. I'm going to head back to my other tractor and get over to field 12. Here we are on field 12. We're going to head and start down this end. Oh, actually, we want to roll the headlands first, so we'll do that first. It just makes it easier when we're turning. There we go. And I want to be careful, of course, because actually, no, I don't want to be unfolding this on the crop, because that will just cause us issues. So let's unfold this here. There we go. I need to go backwards while it's unfolding, otherwise things start scraping along the ground. Right, and away we go. Let's keep that edge on there. Perfect. So yeah, this will seal water in. Will help everything to grow a bit better, and just be generally pretty good for our crop. So I'm gonna knock out a couple of headlands and then get into the main body of the field, I think. And yeah, we should. I think we may catch up. I think I'm confident that we're gonna be doing a lot better by the end of this day. We've got no rain forecast. It's just sunshine all the way until almost till summer. Although we do have 2 days of rain coming, which is annoying because they're the 2 days that I'm probably going to want to do grass work on. So we'll see. We may have to cut early and do hay while it's nice and dry. But yeah, so I'm going to get on with the field. I will catch up with you in a little while. So it's just gone 11:15 in game. We are just doing the finishing couple of rows of rolling on field 12. We're making really good headway today. I am very pleased. It's amazing what you can do when half of the day isn't cut off to you from or cut off to you by rain. You know, we are getting a lot done simply because we don't have the rain. We don't have the wet stopping us, and I'm loving that. That's fantastic. Yeah, we really should be able to catch up today, and I'm very happy about that. 4 fields all getting done gives us the end of spring to get animals started and get working on that. We will have to do some weeding at some point, of course, but as it stands at the moment, we're actually we're looking in pretty good shape. Our 2 tractors on course play are they're about 1/3 of the way through the field, so yeah, not too bad. They are making good headway. We're nearly halfway through the day. It is slightly concerning, but not overly so that they've only got that far. There we go. So I need to pull forward with this. There we go. Right, so we can go and park this up. And keep an eye on how our two tractors are doing. And then we're going to have a lot of stuff germinate at the same time, which isn't awful, but it means it's going to sort of all want to be harvested at the same time as well, which is going to be a problem if we end up with any days of wet in the autumn, because obviously that will slow everything down. Right, that is that job done. Let's turn this off here, and we'll go and have a look at how our seeders are doing. Actually pretty well. We're looking at switching over the Fiat to a new field in a minute, and the John Deere actually is probably about halfway through. So I'll wait for the Fiat to finish, and then I will pick up and we'll go and move it over to field 16. So it's just about it's just after 3:30 in game, and the Fiat is just coming to finish off. We are going to replace our driver on this in a moment. There we go, all done. So we're going to take control of this, and we're going to go and do field 16. Our John Deere is still going strong over here. And now field 16, we want to head out this way. What I think I might do is, after we finish this, we don't currently have a, I don't think we currently have a pressure washer anywhere. So we need to buy one of those, we need to get one of those. So we might go and buy one of those before the day is out. But it's, yeah, it's taken from, what, 8 o'clock in the morning till about 10 to 4 here, in order for this to get this finished. So that is slightly concerning. It's not too bad in that when the John Deere finishes, what we can do is we can get it to come over here and do courseplay here as well. What we need to do is we need to make sure that we stick fairly well to what's already been done. And yeah, we're going to put something like soybeans in here. I need to check that it is warm enough and it is the right day of spring to be doing that. But in general, we're in a pretty good position. It is probably about 3 hours daylight left. This is a slightly smaller field than the 16. Which is good. That's something that's going for us. But yeah, basically we're putting crops in at the moment, or we're planning to put crops in that take a single combine implement, so the normal drum and knives setup for the header, and use that. And get as many crops as we can with this. What we can then do is we can then go, right, okay, we'll buy a corn header next year, or we'll do things like that. So, yeah. That's basically how we're approaching it at the moment. So by putting soybeans in here, we are very much looking at that kind of thing. That kind of setup where we can go, right, we're looking to do it that way. This is pretty good. I'm quite happy with how this Fiat works with this, and it's proving it's worth this tractor. And this tractor really is a proper workhorse for us. Only 140 horsepower, but it's certainly getting the bigger jobs done with ease, I would say. It's not struggling at all to get any of these done. Probably should, doing this job, have the diff locks on there. But yeah, this is a meaty tractor for this. Right, so I'm going to continue on this job, and I will see you the other side. So it's 6:10 now. We are not far from the end of field 16 with the cultivator. We do have a small issue in that the John Deere is, well, the John Deere is currently doing the headlands on field 13. So all my optimism that we were going to catch up today has kind of gone out the window. We will be able to, get this field cultivated. But what we will find is that we're going to have to be seeding. And we're going to have to seed this field next game day. We'll set the John Deere doing it while we're getting the animals. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get this field cultivated and seeded today. I think we're going to be lucky, actually, to be honest, just to get it cultivated. So when the John Deere finishes on field 13, I'm gonna call it there. The sun is going down fairly rapidly at the moment. I think the sunset is around about 7 o'clock. So yeah, it is a case of we'll get this field done, and that will be it. Yeah, just to give you a quick update there. And right, I'm going to get this finished off, and then we will wrap things up, I think. Okay, so we are on the last bit of headland now. It is 7:25, so actually it's still light, although the sun is setting. But that's fortunate. We'll get this field cultivated. We'll get field 13 seeded, but with the dying light that's happening at the moment, we cannot get field 16 seeded, which is annoying. Yeah, I would very, very much like to have had this field seeded today. It's not the end of the world. It does just mean that we're going to be a bit backloaded when we come to the harvest. But as I said, not the end of the world. We won't be putting the winter wheat in this field. I'll put it that way. Right. Let's get this folded up and head back to the yard. Our John Deere has finished as well, so we will get that, stop that on the way back. I do want to give this a wash down, but we don't have a pressure washer yet. So what I'll do is, as we're going to be in a position where we have jobs to do next time, I will give this a wash early next episode. But I'm happy kind of where we are. Yeah, we're a day behind, essentially, still. As much as I would love to have been in a better position, we're not. Right, let's turn that off and turn that off, and let's go and get our John Deere, which thankfully the way we've set it up is finished over here. So that's good. We've got oats in here, and oh, and it's run out as well. That's good. Let's stop the driver. Clear the course off because we don't need the course. And we'll go park this in the shed as well. And then we just need to get our 7740 into the shed too. So this will give a wash after the after it's done the final thing of seeding. Yeah, I'm not gonna do millet, or I might do millet. All right, I'll see. I want to see what the prices are, so I'll have a look at the prices and we'll go from there. Oh, lights off on that. There we go. Let's go get our final tractor, get it parked up, and then that is where we will finish. A good day's work today on here. We will have to do some rolling on this next game day as well, obviously. Providing it doesn't germinate overnight. That is the only worry I've got, is the oats could germinate. It's warm enough. And we'll see where we go. But that actually is as good a place as any for us to end today. We've got jobs done. I'm pleased with that. Street lamps are on. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.